the book that we're writing, Ritual Shadow Work, one of the chapters literally is titled "It Starts with the Moon." So this is really important to know and understand. We do a lot of manifestation, a lot of releasing, a lot of energy work with that. And what we didn't know at the time was connecting with eclipse energy is intense.
We had
We
no
saw
idea.
this full blood moon as like, yay, a celebration. And now I kind of giggle at like the chaos that we welcomed into our life through doing a new union ceremony with a blood moon. Like, if Aisha, my astrologer coach, guide, mentor, she's amazing, Oath Oracle, were to listen, when she listens to this, she's going to just like big-eyed roll, like, what did you guys do? You did a new union
She
thing.
doesn't know.
Like,
She'll be like,
it's a little insane.
yeah.
When
Although it wasn't intentionally supposed to be a manifestation per se, although it pretty much turned into that.
Well, it was beautiful. I think actually it was also a Scorpio. It was a Scorpio full moon. Blood moon.
But if you think, and if you think about full moons as a release, and we were cutting off, none of this we fully comprehended.
No, we didn't
at the time, because we just knew that the moon was this guiding force, but we didn't understand all of the abilities and how to use the full moon, new moon, all that relationship.
So, in some ways I'm actually grateful for our ignorance, because had I known like, oh, you kind of just surrender when there's an eclipse, whether it's a new moon, solar eclipse, or a lunar eclipse with a full moon, like you just kind of surrender to what is in that and don't try to force or make anything happen. And in some ways we made something happen, and there was quite a bit of chaos that followed through, but I look at it now as divinely, it was all divinely orchestrated. The themes of Scorpio are death and rebirth and alchemy and transformation. We were having and sex, right? So like it was so aligned, even in the chaos, that like I can't help but just bring note of that. Like, for any astrologers out there listening, yes, we did this new thing on an lunar eclipse, and it's crazy, but it also was so fundamentally important for us. What transpired after that literally could be compared to like we were children at that point, starting new, and we had a lot of education that was about to come our way in a really intense way.
Over the next 2 years,
we just had to surrender and like move with it. So the first thing that we surrendered and moved with was a sexual re-education.